Let's see if I'm on here. So I am live. Okay. So I'm live there. Good. Now we just have to see if we can help some people. And I'm here to help. Now, are you here to help? But are you here to ask some questions? That's what I need to do, or you need to do. That's the way you get help. You ask questions. Well, Crazy Town, Washington, D.C., that's where I live. And I've been here for about 40, 50 years, something like that. Came here after the Navy to get a government job. I had a degree and I was an officer in the Navy. And they said, you could probably get a GS 9 or 7 or something like that. Oh, that sounded like a good living. And then the more I start looking for work for the government, oh, maybe this is not for me. And so I got an MBA. I had the government pay for that because I was in Vietnam and they had a nice benefit, go to grad school or anything. And so I couldn't get into grad school before the military, and I was able to get in after the military. So they let me in. And grad school was easier. I was a terrible student. I hated studying or writing papers or anything like that. But grad school, maybe I guess I was older too after the military, stuff like that. And I think my first job was in the information business in Washington, D.C. That's right. First job was in the information business. I've been in the information business my whole life. Um, my MBA was in management information systems, computerized management information systems. So I had a software company back in the 70s. I even, but in the information business, what I was doing is trying to get information to Fortune 500 companies. And I was in Washington. I didn't know anything. I would just go to the library and do research, which is so funny because a kid like me who hated doing term papers or reading or anything like that, that I was getting paid to do that. But they paid well. So if the money was right, I'd probably do anything. Uh, but what surprised me when I was doing the research and trying to help companies, because companies want money, right? Look at all the millionaires. All they want is money. And so I was a research, and so I'd scrounge around Washington because they had libraries, and the libraries led me to offices, and the offices led me to people, and the people led me to money programs that are available for my clients. Oh my God, I was able to, just call people and ask about programs, and I got to find out about it. And my clients are paying. Why doesn't everybody know about this stuff? They don't. See, the rich people pay people, like me, that I was, they're lawyers and stuff like that, but anybody could do it. And I'm a kid, barely got through school from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I was able to call these offices and find out about the programs and apply. And now we have an economy that really shoves people into Google. And Google is never a place where you could get free help. Okay. Could somebody leave a chat? I wonder if the chat works. Oh, I guess it is. I said hi. But ask me a question. Ask me a question on where to get money, funds for anything. Right. So after studying this for 50 years, what I've become is an expert on all the government money programs that are available for anybody. And I don't do it for rich people. Yeah, they want to charge. I charge $20 as a service, but I have plenty of free things. Okay, you don't need me. You don't need anybody. You just have to realize, number one, that nothing is in Google that you need unless you have money. Google is for people who have money. So if you have money, you could go to Google and get help. If you don't have money, you have to stay away from Google because Google is everybody in Google wants to get money from you. And what you have to learn is what I call the free help network. See, there's another um, part of our economy. One of the part of our economy is capitalism. So capitalism is what you find in Google. So there are people that want to get money from you. So everybody in Google is there to try to get money from you. So that's capitalism. But we have the free help network is 40% of our economy is this free help network. Okay. And what they do is give money and help to people for free. Okay. But they don't advertise. You can't find them in Google. I mean, think of it, 40%, 40% of our whole economy is people sitting around wanting to help you for free. But you don't even know how to find them. You don't even know what to do and things like that because you're used to going to Google and finding people that want to get money from you. So they're very easy to find and they'll call you back and things like that. The government's different. This is government and nonprofit organizations. And the one thing you have to realize is that these government and nonprofit organizations are never going to charge you money. Okay. Uh, they'll never charge you money. They'll give you free mentoring, free help. If they have money programs, they'll help you apply for the money programs, one-on-one help. If they don't have money programs, they'll help you find other programs that have money. Okay, we have Blaine Martin, right? She's is that Townball, Texas. Okay, here's what you want to do. You want to go to this website because this is a website I put up for free. Anybody could use it. It's part of AI, so it's an AI website, but you don't have to know AI. You just have to know the website. It's called lescolovesai.com/business. Okay, you go to that website. I'm going to get it up here because I'm going to put in your lescolovesai.com/business. I was trying to get my Zoom to work, but it wouldn't work. So I got to do it the two-step way. I'm going to get this so people, and let's see, your town is Tomball, Tomball, Texas. Okay, that's all you have to know. No, you go to my Let's Go Loves AI website slash and business, and then you'll see in the middle it says enter your location. So you want to put in Tom Ball and then Texas, TX. That's all you have to do. And everything that comes out as a result of this, it'll take a minute or two, maybe three. It'll show you 100 organizations that all they do is help you start or expand a business, no matter where you are in this country. These people are available. But again, you can't just try to find a website that you're going to fill out an application. No, you have to start learning the way you use the alternative, or what I call the free help network. I got a lot of names for it. America's back door. If you want to go in America's front door, fine. That'll cost you money. You want to go in the back door of America and get all the free stuff, you have to learn a different procedure, and that's talking to people. You have to now start learning how to call people and ask them about their program. Don't expect you're just going to go to a website and fill out a form and you'll get all the money you need. No, you may get lucky and hit by lightning, but most likely not. And you have to be prepared, but the help is there. I mean, what frustrates me, this is stuff that is there for anybody. to change their life. You don't have to bitch and moan about how life is beating you up, and it's not okay. Here's the first clump of people compiling. Okay, now it it brought up 17 organizations in the first one. Okay, let's see. Uh, Texas Workforce Commission. Yeah, see, now here's an organization give you up to $50,000 because you want to start a business. Actually, what they do is give you grant money for training. That's what it is. It's for training money. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Houston Community College Small Business Development Center. They have $500 to $1,000 in workshops for you to start a business. Okay. So that's free workshops worth $1,000 or more. Okay. Let's see what we know that. Okay. Here's value, no specific dollar value. They have one on one business help. Okay. They don't give out, this is called the North Harris County, Montgomery County College, and they give one on one mentoring business help for you to start a business. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. Here's one for $10,000. The Urban League of Metropolitan, why St. Louis? Well, that sounds like a screw up unless there's another St. Oh, Metropolitan Street. Okay. Not St. Louis. Okay. Here's another $50,000. Launch Houston. Now, what this is a reach out for startup competitions and resources. So if you want to start a program, see, it's all here. 50 of them. Now, what you have to do is take this, start calling and say, hey, I'm trying to start a business in Tomville, and how can you help me? Okay, if they don't, here, Papa's Restaurant Foundation will give $5,000 for local entrepreneurs and businesses in need. So that's a restaurant, right? Here's one for $100,000, Economic Development Partnership. See, in every program I give you will never ask you for money. They're only here to give you money and free help, and you want to call. You don't want to assume. You just call and say, hey, I need help. I want to start a business. Here's one for $150,000. They go up to. Here's one for another 100,000. Oh, these are big time things. You don't need all that money. Fine. Call and ask for help. Okay, that's what you have to do. You have to call people and ask for help. Here's one of the 250,000. Wow. But even the people that don't have money to give you, you sit down. Now, here's one, Texas Women University. And what they do provides resources, mentoring, and startup support, and up to $25,000. But it's for anybody. It doesn't matter, color, whatever. If it's for women, that's okay. Then you're a woman, you go there. But that's only one for women. There's 99 others for anybody. So what you want to do is start doing for anybody. Okay. Now, okay, so that's business. So anybody there wants to start a business, do not go to Google, because you'll find 200 billion websites and never know which one is good, which one is bad. And you'll get so frustrated, you'll just give somebody money so you could get on with life. But if you don't have money, then you're just going to go in debt. It's going to be worse. Only go to nonprofit organizations and government offices. And you don't even have to, and just say you need help. Don't say you need money, because they give so much more than that. So just say you need help, you want to start a business. Okay, I see we have somebody. Is there a way to get a grant money to pay debt collectors? Yes. Okay, now here's what you do. What is your city and state? And antigen. Okay, give me your city and state. Okay, Lesko loves AI.com/pay, P-A-Y, your, Y-O-U-R, bills, B-I-L-L-S. Okay, what city and state? What city and state? Uh, what city and state? Okay, actually, okay, on the business. Okay, what city and state? Okay, Maine. Here's the. Okay, you have that link. I thought I would get a, but it's just my link. It's not. It's not the complete. Okay, but you watch me do it. So you go to that link. Okay, and the people who don't, what city and state do you need to pay your debts in? Okay, because there you go to Lesko loves ai.com/pay your bills. Okay. You go there and uh, you put in your city and state, and you get 100 organizations, and that's 100 nonprofit and government offices that all they do is help people with debt. Some of them have money to pay your bills. Some of them have money to sit down and straighten out all your debts and help you figure out ones you have to pay and ones you don't have to pay and everything like that. That's all free. You're just going to go around in circles and get nothing when you start doing Google. You have to get in and use this, the free health network. All these programs are free. And remember, 40% of everything in our economy is free. The rich people know this. They're using the hell out of it. I mean, look at Elon Musk. Okay? Elon Musk gets over $6 million every day from the government. $6 million every day. And what are you getting from the government? Headaches, probably. So remember, we have two Americas. The one America that sells you things, okay, um, okay, and the other America is paid to help you, okay. So we have America that sells you things, and another America that is paid to help you. And it's sort of also I call the quiet America, because we have the loud America that sells you things, on the internet and social media. Everybody's screaming about how they want your money. And they promise you, I'm going to solve your problem if you give me your money. No, what you're usually doing is just solving their problem. Their problem is just to help you, and they want to get money. Okay. Uh, and that's what capitalism is. That's what Google is. Everybody is there to solve their problem, not your problem. They're trying to pretend they're solving your problem, but they're really solving their problem. The people I show you, this is, in the nonprofits and government offices are there to find out the best way to solve your problem. They're not selling you anything. They're helping you figure out the best way for you to solve your problem. I'm starting a business that has yet been introduced to the US in Texas, and I'm financial assistance with that. Okay. Putting my invention under the trust and trademark. Don't do anything more about your new business or your uh, invention. Go to we had somebody just above you that wanted to start a business. Go to the organizations that help you for free to start your business, protect your idea, help you find money, everything. Everything they do is free, but they don't scream at you like they do in Google or on the internet. They're soft spoken because they help people. Okay. So the loud America sells, the quiet America helps. I'm a little loud guy. I was like that too. And that's why it was just to get attention. But I believe in my work. I think this is the best deal. And now I'm able to help people for free. We have a community called Let's Go Help if you want to join us at $20 a month. And then we have 15,000 people that help each other do this. But you don't need that. You go to here. You want to start a business in Texas? You go to Let's Go Loves AI. Let's go. Let's go loves AI.com/business. Just go to that link, put in your city and your state. That's all you have to do is put in your city and your state, and you will get 100 organizations in your city that will help you start business for free. Now, what you have to do is realize that it's going to take work. You're just not going to fill out an application and wait to get the money. No, you have to call people. And if you're not ready to call people, well, you got to change your lifestyle and get ready. Just be nice. It doesn't take any skill. You don't have to know anything except to be polite. And you be nice because they're there to help you. They get paid to help you, but people don't know. Okay. Uh, and actually, this is help you already paid for. Okay. And don't, about the invention and the trust and trademarking, don't do anything about that until you talk to these free experts, because you're going to talk to somebody in Google who are selling you something and they're going to make money off of you. You don't want to do that. Okay. And you already paid for these people. So these are people you already paid for. So you don't want to go and pay somebody else for something that you may not even need. Because they just talk you into it because you don't know your options. You have to get out there and learn your options, okay? And see, the rich people all use this. That's how I learned this stuff. I help Fortune 500 millionaires take advantage of this stuff. And I was getting it for free. They were just too lazy to get it. I said, God damn, everybody should be getting this. Yeah. Not just you. What do we call the 40% of the economy? Well, I feel maybe it's the help system. So this is a society that just helps people. Thank you so much. I paid Invention Home over. Yeah, I know. See, you didn't have to do that, but you did. That's the only way you learn. Get out of that. Don't follow any of their suggestions anymore. Get the free help that I'm pointing you to. They could have done everything that place did and charging nothing. Okay, but no, screwing up means learning, and you have to screw up so you keep learning, and that's very important. That's the only way you learn. Who's in Evansville, Indiana? What do you need in Evansville? A techie fan, a tech I fan. What do you need in Evansville, Indiana? I stopped there once on my tour. So, what do you need in Indiana? Okay, I have a city and state, but now I need a project. What do you need money for in Evansville, Indiana? Please, okay? Please, please, please tell me what you need money for in Evansville, Indiana. Okay. I'm trying to write something. I thought that. I don't know where to go. See, I wanted to get a copy of this. Okay, now desktop. There it is. Okay. And where do you live? What city and state were you in? In Texas, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. Can we help you in Texas? Oh, no, you're not Texas. Okay. With the invention, where do you live? Starting a new, yeah, Texas. Okay. Okay. So I got it. Okay. So anybody else? Oh, Evansville. Where do you? What do you need in Evansville? Tell me, because I can help you and show you where to get free money and help in Evansville. If you take a minute and tell me the city and state. Okay. Uh, and that's available for free. Okay. Any other questions? No? Any other questions? No. Little slow day, huh? Okay. Well, that's good. Uh, remember, download those reports. letsgoloveSai.com/business or letsgoloveSai.com/pay your bills. Both of those will show you, you put in your city and your state, and they'll show you over 100 organizations in your city that will help you with financial problems with either your debt and bills or with starting a business or idea or an invention. Okay. All these are free, and they're free for people who do a little work to take advantage of them. Okay. So you have to roll up your sleeves, get on the phone, and ask for help. And if one says they can't help you, you go to the next one. Every one of the listings I give want to help people for free. Now they have to make a match, so they only hurt certain people or whatever. So you have to call like that. It's like getting a date. You know, all these people are single and want a date, but whether they're going to go out with you, you got to figure it out. Okay, and it's easy. Just be nice, be polite, say thank you, and don't be mean, because the first words out of your mouth are going to set the whole stage. So when they say hello, you say hello nice and cheery. So you tell them right off the bat, you're going to be a nice person to talk to. Then they'll want to help you. Okay. So that's what life is about, getting the help we need. We all need help. And 40% of our whole economy are people there to help you, but you have to take the initiative to find them. And I narrowed it down for you. So you have 100 people now in your city that will help you with those issues. If it's starting a business, there's 100 for that. If it's healthcare, there's 100 for that. I have them for everything. But start with those two and you see what it's about. And if you want to join us at Let's Go Help, HELP.com, that's $20 a month and unlimited one-on-one help with any issues you have in getting your finances straight. Okay. If you were going through severe identity theft and fraud with workplace mobbing, what would be the best to apply for? Well, I would first call your state attorney general. What state are you in? What state? Because they help us a lot. Okay. Are you in Arizona? Okay. Here's a link that will give you all of the attorney generals of every state. So click on Arizona, contact them. Okay. The next thing you want to do is go here, find help.org. What is your zip code in Arizona? Tell me your zip code. Okay, but you probably have to fill out a form. Oh, yes, no. A lot of the bureaucracy is that, but you have to use it. They have to follow their time. Okay. 85204. See, the people don't give you the runaround, the people that want to get money from you. So these people are not going to ask you for money. So they have to follow their rules and regulations, and it will sound like runaround, but you're going to save thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's why you have to learn this. Okay. Uh, uh, what was that? The name? Identity theft. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. IDENT. Let me make sure. I'm a terrible speller. So, IDENTITY. That's right. That's what it was. You knew that, didn't you? Okay, and the zip code is 85205. And don't forget, you may have to call a half a dozen people to get the help you need. Well, that's what it is. But nobody I give you is going to charge you money. Okay, here are 4 organizations that help you with identity theft. Okay, these are nonprofit organizations in your zip code. Okay. Okay, here's identity theft. Now, also, we have a free report on how to get free legal help for anything. So you can start calling these people too. And they are, here's the report to download for your city and state. It's called LESCO, LESKO, loves, let's go, LOVESAI.com/legal. Okay, go to that report. This way people would be able to get their life on track, much like your home burns down with your wallet. I counterintuitive. Yes, okay. Yeah, you have to start calling. It's all about calling people. So go to that attorney general, okay, do whatever, go through the hoops and file the complaints. Then go to find help, that the link I sent you there, and I think it's directly uh, to the organizations that work in identity theft. And then you go to my AI report that will show you 100 organizations that give free legal help on anything. Okay. I kind of intuitive. Okay. Anybody else have a question before I go and prepare for my whatever I have next? To help those who may have been trafficked. Yes. Yes, there's a lot of help for that, and in the legal and in the findhelp.org in your zip code. Yeah. Let me see. Traffic. Human trafficking. How do you? Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. How about 400? But here's the one thing: there's a national human trafficking hotline, and hundreds of other people. Okay, and that is. Where are you? Okay, here's it. CRA. Okay, human trafficking. I misspelled that. I know. I flunked every English class I took in school. Okay. Yes. Yes. No, a lot of help there for that. But again, you have to call and ask them, hey, can you help me? And they say yes or no. So if they say no, ask them, where else do you think I could get help? Because they're going to know, because they're in this every day and they're helping people like this every day. Okay. So please realize you live in a country that has, it's gotten, wow, psych industry, metaphysical community. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Tell me about that. Uh, and there's help out there. You just have to dig it out. So come back. I'll answer any question. There's help out there. And that's like 40% of everybody in America gets paid to help somebody else. 40%. But we don't know. All we know is Google. And everybody in Google wants to get money from you. So please, if you have money, then go spend your heart out in Google. You don't, learn this other system. And it's lescolovesai.com/legal. Pay your bills. Okay. Thank you so much for being nice to me. People are into a lot of, yeah, everybody's just trying to screw other people. Now, if it's make love, that's I understand. But if it's get your money, what are the good business strategies for? Uh, they're in your heart. Nothing's going to happen unless your heart is in it. What to do is go to this website, lescolovesai.com/business. Go to that website, put in your zip code, and start making appointments with business mentors. So you're not really sure what to do, how to do it, and they do this all day long for free. Help you decide and figure out the best way and best business for you. You go to Google, people are going to charge you money for the same thing. You can get better for free. Remember, they're all trying to get money for them. They're going to tell you what's best for them. These people are trying to figure out what's best for you. So that's who you want to talk to, please. It's there. We live in a country that's great most of the time. You have to know where it is, and it doesn't advertise, so you'll never find. Spirit of me wreck just to went. Hello. What are the best options to receive immediate help with what's CRPS2? Is that a physical problem, or I don't know what that is. What is that? But if it's something to do with healthcare, go get free healthcare here. I'll show you. There's 100 organizations that will help solve all your healthcare problems. And I got them in that's 100 in every city. Every city has these. So if you go to Lesco Loves A, LescoLovesAI.com health for healthcare. And again, when you get this list and you download it for your city, you have to call people. It's not going to work unless you call people and they'll transfer other people because they won't be able to do it. And you go to other people. That's it. So it may take you 5 or 10 calls. You have to do it. But it's there. Why in the hell wouldn't you make 5 or 10 calls if you're going to get $10,000 worth of free healthcare? Jesus, nuts. But no, we're all selfish, lazy bastards, aren't we? But if I don't know what CRPS is too, here's to solve any kind of budget and money problems. You go to LescoLovesAI.com/pay your bills. Okay. Oh, I had bliss. No, let's go something in there. LovesAI.com/pay your bill. I got bills yet. Okay. Okay, guys. So we good for a while. You go back out and play. And I will too. Okay, my heart is open. And everybody at Let's Go Help tries to love each other because that opens your heart and makes your life feel better every minute. So that's why we call ourselves a loving community. So you want to join us? It's letsgohelp.com. $20 a month, unlimited one-on-one help. But use all the free services first I just put up there. Okay, take care. Love you all.